Hello, I'm J.R. Lewis, and this is your Web Center 11 World News Update for Wednesday, January 13th, 2013. French troops continue to arrive in Mali as part of a major push to keep al-Qaeda-linked militants from taking over the country. A large-scale international military effort is being led by France in the landlocked Northwest African nation. France is the only country with boots on the ground, but 7 other countries, including the U.S., are involved. The United States is providing intelligence help, and Britain is providing logistical support. France has deployed troops to its former colony in an effort to win back a key area from the well-organized Islamist rebels. The fear is that the rebels are trying to use the country as a base of operations for attacks in Africa and Europe. China today urged both the Syrian government and opposition to protect civilians. That comment comes a day after explosions tore through one of Syria's biggest universities, killing 83 people and wounding dozens. Speaking to reporters today in Beijing, a foreign ministry spokesman called for an immediate ceasefire in Syria. Leaders and power brokers will gather next week at the Swiss ski resort of Davos for the World Economic Forum. Organizers say they'll focus on promoting measures to get the world economy out of crisis. Nearly 50 presidents and prime ministers and over 1,000 chairmen and CEOs of global companies are expected to attend the event from January 23rd through the 27th. The chairman of the World Economic Forum, Klaus Schwab, says trust is the key to the future of the world economy.
We have to develop again, we have to move out of this crisis mood, which is amplified by the media also. We have to look, what is the longer-term future?
There have been months of dire predictions from the Pentagon about spending cuts, and military commanders are now warning those could be very dangerous. The U.S. Navy may face the prospect of not being able to routinely keep 2 aircraft carriers in the Persian Gulf region. Barbara Starr reports.
Iran's hardline leaders could be winners if Congress enacts $500 billion in mandatory military budget cuts.
Operations, maintenance, and training will be gutted. We'll ground aircraft, return ships to port, and sharply curtail training across the force.
CNN has learned that in the Persian Gulf, the U.S. Navy may be forced to cut back to just 1 aircraft carrier, not 2, watching the oil shipping lanes and being ready to attack Iran's nuclear facilities if ordered.
What it tells Iran is that it is no longer the priority that it has been for years, primarily because they could conduct operations in one location that would tie up the command and control and the capabilities of that carrier battle group.
Defense Secretary Leon Panetta approved plans to keep 2 carriers in the Middle East as often as possible as part of a larger force.
That it is important to maintain our carrier force at full strength. And that means that we'll be keeping 11 carriers in our force.
But even now, there are just 10 carriers. 1 is in the Persian Gulf. 5 are East Coast based, either in maintenance or conducting training. On the West Coast, 2 are in the maintenance yard and a 3rd is in port. Another is based in Japan.
And that's our World News Update for Wednesday, January 16th, 2013. From all of us here at Web Center 11, I'm J.R. Lewis. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of your day.